Hey, spooky pretties, and welcome back to my Wednesday Scream collection series. I bet you're wondering where I am right now. I'm obviously not at home. I am in your average hotel room. I'm actually currently working at the Horror Realm convention in Pittsburgh. This is my first time in Pittsburgh, and I'm probably not going to see the actual city because we're a little bit outside the city, and I'm just gonna be at a convention hotel all weekend. So, can anybody tell me why I have the strangest desire to purchase a Pittsburgh Penguins t-shirt or any apparel of any kind? I don't watch hockey, don't keep up with it, but I just have this strong desire to buy a Pittsburgh Penguins shirt because it just looks awesome. Win in Pittsburgh, right? Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed my vlog style video last week of my trip to Agnes Scott College, aka Windsor College. I wasn't so sure about the video as I forgot to record a lot of things that happened while we were there because I was so in the moment, but I actually received a lot of awesome feedback from you guys, many of you saying you loved the vlog style. So maybe in the future, I'll try and do a couple more of those. So even though I'm on the road this week and I didn't get a chance to record before I left home again, I remembered to bring some stuff with me in my suitcase so we could have a video for this week. So first off, let's start with the usual. I have a new shirt on. This is my first Scream 5 Scream 2022 shirt. Look at this. This comes from Horror Graphics. We've got a wide range of characters on here. And I love it. We've got Dewey and Sydney and Sam and Tara, Ghostface, and Gail and Mindy, Tara again, the Woodsboro sign, and we've got Richie and Sam. So yeah, nice little display of everyone on here. Too bad there's no Chad. Chad would have been awesome, but I love this shirt. I'm really into this tie-dye style. I probably have too many of these now, but I don't really care. So before we dive into today's really exciting item, I wanted to show you guys a couple pickups that I purchased today at the Horror Realm convention. I'm actually here with Amanda Burst from Fright Night. She played Amy, and she's also Marcy Darcy in Married with Children. She's honestly one of my favorite people to work with, so I'm very excited to be here with her this weekend. After the con today, when I was done for the evening, I managed to hit up a local vendor who sells VHS tapes. So let me show you what I got. There actually is a small chance I have one or two of these, but it's been a while since I've been able to check out my collection in my basement because everything is still packed up from our move 2 years ago because we haven't fully renovated yet, and there's really no point in unpacking it all when it's gonna have to be completely reorganized. So we've waited to unload those boxes until the basement is finished. So the only part of my collection that's unpacked is my Scream collection. There's a whole nother part of my horror collection that you guys haven't even seen yet. Aside from my Universal Monsters, you have seen that. But Universal Monsters, Scream, that's all that's been unpacked. I've got some Halloween, Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger, well, Nightmare on Elm Street, and so much other horror stuff. Oh my goodness, I have a small Ghostbusters collection. Ooh, it's a lot. And honestly, there's a good chance we're selling some of it. So as soon as it's all unpacked and I decide what I'm selling, I'll let you guys know. So the guy gave me a freebie. It's an indie movie called Recycle. Never heard of it, but he gave it to me for free, told me to check it out. He said it was pretty good. So, you know, I'll watch a free movie. It is apparently not English. It has subtitles. I'm not sure where it's actually from. Trying to see if it tells me that now. So I'm not sure anything about this movie. So we'll check it out. Looks kind of cool. So here's what I got. I picked up, of course, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, one of my favorite nightmares. My favorites are 1, 3, and 7, if you're curious. Yes, all of the ones that Wes is a part of. But they are really just really good. And this one still gives me the creeps. I just think it's really well done. So I picked this up, even though I might already have it. I hope I don't. I don't think I do, but there's a small chance that I do. Gotta love Heather Langenkamp. She is a gem. And then my guilty pleasure, which I'm not even guilty about it. I love these movies. The Tremors franchise is some of my favorite films ever. I love the character Burt Gummer, played by Michael Gross. You can see him right here. Like, he's like not like me at all. Very Republican, very into guns and survival. And, you know, I'm into surviving, but like never fired a gun. I'm more liberal. But I love this guy. Like, he's literally one of my favorite characters in cinematic history. I love Bert. Maybe he's my spirit animal. Anyways, also, Reba McEntire is in this film, and like, how can you not love her? I really wish she would have come back for at least one of the sequels, but nope, she didn't. Bert is the only one that's been in every single Tremors movie. And there was even a prequel, number 4. So yeah, gotta love Michael Gross. I know this is about Scream, this collection series, but I'm just gonna talk about Tremors for a couple minutes. Sorry, guys. And lastly, I picked up Vertigo. I just thought this box was really cool and stood out to me. It's got like the shiny chrome, almost rainbow effect around the edges. And of course, it's a Hitchcock movie. You cannot go wrong with Hitchcock. And I'm also a big fan of the actor James Stewart. And I just love him. So check out the back. So let's get into today's Scream items. And this is a big one. If you caught me on my live a couple nights ago, I actually announced what it was. And for those 20 people who were watching, they got a sneak peek of what today's item is gonna be. Thanks to my good friend Keith Clanton, who has just recently started a podcast with 2 other gentlemen called the Horror Fried Podcast. Thanks to him, I have now added a 3rd piece to my Scream 4 used wardrobe collection. Yes, Keith sold me a piece that he had in his personal collection that he was parting with, and because of that, I have now added to my Scream 4 stuff. So you guys know I have a lot from Scream 2, and my Scream 4 collection is growing as well. So, before we move on, make sure you check out the Horror Fried Podcast, because without Keith, we wouldn't have today's items. And also starring in the podcast is my good friends Mike and Michael. Their links will be below to their Instagrams and to the podcast page. Give them a listen. They're hysterical. I was entertained every single second of their first episode, and I can't wait to listen to more. So, guess what? I added Charlie. Yes, my Charlie Walker. I think that's how Robbie says it in the movie. My Charlie Walker is getting it with the girl, whatever he says. Anyways, so it's not bloody Charlie, not like the finale scene. That'd be pretty badass. But this one is clean. And out of my Scream 4 wardrobe pieces, it's my first clean outfit. So that's exciting. Keith actually provided me with the COA, or Certificate of Authenticity, if you're wondering, and the wardrobe tags, and some stills from the film that this costume was used in. And these all match up with the costume tags and COAs that I have for both Trevor and Olivia, so it's really cool to see those. So here is the Premier Props Certificate of Authenticity. Just like my other ones, it says Scream 4, and then it says Charlie, in parentheses, Rory Culkin, hero costume. So that's cool. It is hereby certified that the following item was used during the production of the above movie. Da 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 da! Thank you, Premier Props. And then Keith also added this cute little picture. He says, "Take care of that bitch Charlie for me. Love you much, Keith." I just thought this was adorable, so yes, I will be keeping this. It's so fun. He told me he wrote me a little love letter, so I guess, you know, taking care of that bitch Charlie is his way of love. So he also gave me these little 4x6 pictures. This says, as seen in Scream, Rory Culkin as Charlie Walker, so that's cool. And then actual pictures from the film. We've got them in class when they find out those, I think it's Marnie and Jenny get killed. I think that's this specific scene, yeah. Marnie Cooper and Jenny Randall were killed last night. Oh my God. Why did I sound like that woman in Legally Blonde? Makes me want a hot dog real bad. I love Jennifer Coolidge. Good God. All right, so and there's this scene where Gail is coming up to say, let's intertwine our passions for media. And Robbie's like, I love you. There's some good lines in Scream 4. It might not be my favorite sequel, but I still love it. Like, come on. Can't go wrong. And then this scene, we don't actually see in the film. It was cut. But there's the fountain school scene. Too bad. And then there's this scene when he's like, Kirby wants me. And Robbie's like, in your dreams, dude. So this is the outfit I have. And while this just really includes the shirt, I mean, this one shows the pants. But we'll get down to all the details in just a second. I love that I have these. I should get these for the rest of my wardrobe pieces. And here's the wardrobe tag with the paper clip and all still attached. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It says Scream 4 at the top, and then the character's name is Charlie Walker, actor's name Rory Culkin, change number 1. So maybe this is the first of these outfits. I'm not sure what change number 1 means, but oh well. And then it tells you what scenes it was used in and what location. So it was used at Woodsboro High in scenes 39, 47, 54, and 83. Take a look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm also a really big fan of the movie Signs, which Rory Culkin starred in as a kid. So I think it's pretty cool that I have a piece of his used wardrobe. Big fan. Now here on the back, just like I have with Trevor, is a detailed description of where every single piece came from and what it was made out of. And yeah, it says like the shirt is Western SU. I think that's what it says. So for shirt, it says Western SU, I think. And then it says teal with BF, I'm not sure, with pearl buttons, dude, casual shirt. Undershirt is BDG, white. They have like little, tiny little like descriptions that they would understand, like abbreviations. It's got like a crew neck t-shirt. Jeans are PPD, blue denim jeans, slightly faded, casual. Belt is from The Gap, brown leather, worn look with faded brass buckle. And shoes are Toto, black brown leather, zip side, mid-tail, very aged, casual boots with lift. So they all have like little quotes and parentheses, like little nicknames that they would understand for the wardrobe. Very detailed. So cool, I really like these. I just wish maybe I understood them a little better. Ooh, all right, so we've got the first piece, which is the t-shirt. Interesting, the tag on this, it still has like the original tag. So this shirt is from a place called BDG, and it is crew neck. And it's tiny. Oh, good God, I don't even know if I could fit into this. It's small. I mean, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, he's a small dude. Interesting. Has a slight odor to it. Not like a bad odor. It just, there's a smell. And there's a string. Woo! Not gonna pull on that. And the shirt is small. Yeah, it's a small. I usually wear medium, so maybe this wouldn't fit me. Who knows? And here is probably the piece de resistance to this outfit. Keith folded this so nicely. I don't know if I want to unfold it, but I just did. So this is the shirt that goes over the white crew neck and the pearl buttons they were talking about. Those are cool. And it's got this nice like design on the entire shirt. Kind of hard to see because I don't have my ring light with me, obviously. And it is from, this place called Western Salt Valley is where this shirt is from. So that's why I thought it said Western SU. It actually said Western SV. So Western Salt Valley, check it out. Maybe they've got some cool shit. This is still in really nice condition, and the cuffs have the pearl buttons on them, as you can see. Yep, very cool. Got the little stitched shoulders up here. Definitely can feel the Western vibes. And last but not least are his jeans. Woo! Tiny ass waist, 29. Wish I was a 29. Woo! I remember my first beer. Sorry, I don't know. That was something my friends and I used to say in college. But here are the jeans. They're from PPD, which is Page Premium Denim. Again, size 29. And they do have like a faded look to them. And they seem like they'd be really comfortable. It's really nice quality denim. No, this is kind of hard to see, guys. I apologize. But I didn't want to leave you without a video this week. Peekaboo! Good God, sometimes I really am ridiculous. So yeah, I know this isn't as interesting as some of the bloody pieces, because obviously with the blood, there's like more to look at and more to screen match, but this is clearly Charlie's outfit, as we can see from the pictures Keith provided. So yeah, hope you guys liked checking this out. I'm really excited to add it to my collection. Ah, look, a little bit of wear down here. All right, we got some details to show. This one has some wear, whereas the other jeans, this side does not. Maybe he's got a different walks a little differently. Sometimes when he walks really fast, he almost looks like he's walking with a limp in Scream 4. I don't know if that's just me, but maybe he drags one of his legs. I don't know. Or his feet, I should say. Got some pockets that have a little fake wear and tear on them. Looking kind of fashionista with the ripped up pockets. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in to this week's video. I know it's a little weird with me not being at home and with my ring light and all the fancy, stuff, but I had fun doing it here in my hotel room. It gave me something to do after hours of the con. So I'll be back next week in my own home for that Wednesday's video. And I hope you guys are having a great week. And make sure you're out there keeping it weird and making it Meggy. Peace.